A very good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us today. I don't know where you're joining us from, but we are glad you could join us tonight. Today I have a gentleman who has moved he intends to move the world, but the interesting thing is that he's on a low budget. So many of you have been wondering and asking yourselves, how do you travel the world but on a small budget? So we have our colleague here from India. We are glad to have you today.
Hi,
how are you?
Great.
I'm proud to see you in Uganda. How have you found Uganda first of all?
Uganda, for me now it has been almost 11 to 12 days. So of course I should say it has been amazing experience so far.
Okay.
And of course now our journey is long, so of course I'm going to enjoy and would love to share so many things about Uganda.
Okay. First of all, tell people your name and your social media platforms.
Okay, so first of all, let me thanks to Denis for inviting me here, and of course to entire world and all those viewers. My name is Ansh Mishra and I'm from UP, Allahabad, India, and I'm a hitchhiker and traveler and full-time traveler, you can say, as a content creator, YouTuber also. And my channel name is Let's Roam India, and same on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere you will follow, and YouTube also.
As you've heard, he's a content creator. Now, as a content creator, he has embarked on a journey. You told me you want to go to all the 50 many countries of Africa, and then you travel the whole world. Is that your intention?
So let me say I'm an Indian hitchhiker, so I call myself as a hitchhiker. So hitchhiker is basically means that I'm traveling with hitchhiking only. That is kind of a way to travel while taking lift from one place to another place from a stranger only. I'm not taking any flight, no train, no bus, something like that.
Okay.
So I'm just moving from one place to another place while taking lift. And I have done this in my whole country. I'm the first Indian who has hitchhiked entire India, all 29 states of India, and for 254 days without spending any single money or without taking any money from anyone. And so this is a kind of same journey for Africa, because as a being Indian and as a being content creator, I think no one has done this in history. That's what I wanted to do this as an Indian YouTuber and creator. I would love to travel entire Africa continent, all 54 countries at one go without any stop, and while hitchhiking only.
Okay. So before we even talk about how you manage the costs and all that, how many countries have you so far traveled to? The ones in India, wait, is India a country? Somebody doesn't know. Somebody thinks India is a continent.
Oh, no,
Briefly explain to us.
Okay. Of course, India is in Asia. Asia is a continent, which you say Africa is a continent. So India is also a big country in Asia continent. And as I said, 29 states. India is already, if you will talk about for 150 million people in India, now you can imagine.
That's a big one.
the big country. And as you asked the question, how I'm moving from my journey. So for traveling, especially, this is the reason that I'm traveling like this way, because I want to inspire to people how you can travel even if you are from poor family, if you don't have any money in your pocket, still you have lots of wish, dream in your life, and you wanted to achieve, though it's in your educational life or professional corporate life or in terms of traveling life, how you're gonna do this. So basic three things are there, travel for traveling, you need transportation for move around from one place to another place, food and accommodation stay.
Okay.
So if you are in budget, or if you are having lack of money in your life or something like that, and still you wanted to travel from here to South Africa or somewhere Nigeria or Chad, any of those countries, even if you are in Uganda, so how you are going to do this? So there are some means which you need to follow. So as I said, I always go on highway and try to pull my hand like this, that I'm just doing hitchhiking, I don't have anything in my pocket, and whether you will give me lift or not. So sometimes it's true, 90 percentile you will get no from people, because everyone will looking for money in this era, right? So but you not need to lose your hope, and you need to be some kind of confident, and the purpose of your travel, it should be some cause with your travel that you can inspire to people. So you need to tell to people why you're doing like this. So this is the thing which you can travel like this way, especially for transportation while doing hitchhiking. Now second thing, if I'll come for stay, wherever you're traveling, so you need lots of places to stay. And if you're not that money person, how you're gonna stay? You don't have to stay in hotel, resort, big properties or hotels. So how you're gonna do this? So in those cases, there are several platforms which you need to use. I should say, now I'm Couchsurfing ambassador as well. And the couchsurfing is a platform where you can associate, where you can log in and create your account. It's just like a social media platform, but only meant for travelers, where you can meet local people in particular country, in particular city. Let's suppose now I'm in Uganda, so I'm going to meet all couchsurfing application person whosoever are active in Uganda. And what they are going to do for me, they are the one who is already in travel mind, traveling purpose. So they are going to host me without expecting anything from me. So it's like a community where one traveler is helping to another traveler. They are not expecting any money from you. So that's how you can manage for traveling. And other places are also, you can do volunteering sometimes. Sometimes you are going to get, if you're a content creator, of course your followers and everyone would love to see you and would like to help in all those formats. So you need to manage like this way. And third, like food, of course, for food also, you have sometimes, let's suppose even if you have something in your pocket, though it's a small amount, you can survive. Sometimes you not need to be always in comfort zone. It's not like that. Flexible. You should be flexible in your life so that you can get something to accept. It's not like that I'm coming from India, so I should always expect what are the foods which I was eating in India. I should get here also. Oh no, yes, come on, don't do this. You are in different continent, different countries, so try to respect local food, local people, local hospitality.
But that is even the essence of traveling anyway. I mean, you've got to do a couple of experiences. Now, just before you go, you talked about continents. I mean, from India, you can't use a car, and I don't think in this era we do use ships and all boats. You must have used an aeroplane.
Yeah, exactly. So now let me.
How does somebody go about that? Because that is a huge cost.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you. Like for coming to this continent and starting this journey, like 54 countries in Africa, and especially through only land borders. So first flight which I took from India, that is from Ahmedabad to Kenya, because I decided to land first in Africa continent. So at that time when I was coming to here, it was the case where Ethiopia and Sudan were there, that border was not open. So first my plan was that I should enter in Egypt, start from that Cairo to Cape Town to like this route. But just because of those issues, I decided to enter in Kenya. From Kenya, like I took that one flight. Now after entering 1st Feb 2021 till today, now my intention is I'm not going to take any flight, no train, no bus, nothing. Only do hitchhiking and move from one place to another place. Because
that means internally.
But
when you say crossing
country also,
continent,
let's suppose, if
continent, you use an airplane.
Continent you need to plane, but let me tell you again, you not need to plane again. Ships are there, cargo ships are there, containers are there. You need to think a lot. You need to research a lot before moving like this kind of traveling. There is a way you can travel. I have decided once I'll complete my whole journey of Africa, 54 countries, I'm not going to take flight again to back my country. I'm going to do same. Maybe I'll take ship from Kenya, like Mombasa, or somewhere South Africa. I'll try to figure out like that way, or I'll try to go from here to Middle East to India.
We didn't get it clearly. How many countries have you been to now?
Like Kenya, like in Africa? Entire journey, you can say like almost now 5 countries.
5 countries.
Yeah.
And you intend to travel how many countries?
Like this journey, which is now I'm traveling as all 54.
No, I know Africa. You're going to travel
whole Africa. Apart from though, my intention is like I wanted to hitchhike every single country in this world. That's my dream.
Your target.
Yeah, that's my dream.
For this time around, this journey until you finish all the 54 countries, you are not going to go back to India.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Very interesting topic right there, and discussion with my friend from India. Now let's get to understand. Among the countries you've been to so far, what's your experience?
This is one thing which I should say. Every single city, every single country have different experiences and learning, especially. Let's suppose now I'm in Africa. Of course, I would love to talk about Africa only. Now I have been just 2 countries, Kenya and Uganda. And I have spent 50 days in Kenya and now almost 10 and 12 days in Uganda. So when I was coming to Africa continent, when I decided that I should do this for Africa, this is first time I'm in Africa and first time I'm traveling like this long journey apart from India. So there were lots of questions from my family, from my relatives, friends, everyone, even from Indian media. Oh, Ans, are you sure you are going to travel in Africa continent? You are going to Kenya, you are going to Uganda. How are you going to manage all those things there? This is the first time, and you are saying that you are going to travel by land, not taking flights, and you don't know all those risks and all. So that the question hit in my mind, and I told to people there itself, until unless I'm not going to see, until unless I'm not going to feel, experience of my own experiences. I'm not going to pass any comments to entire world.
Okay.
And the reality, now I'm telling you the experience which you asked, I can say hitchhiking in Kenya has been most amazing and easy hitchhiking of my life till now in my traveling career. I was not expecting that someone Boda guy will give lift to me. Any Matatu guy can give lift to me. Trailers are not allowed to give lift, but see how they showed their humanity, kindness towards that Indian guy. It's not about those thinking, those rumors which we have put it somewhere in that particular form. So different and experiences are so much amazing. It's totally depend on person to person, how you're going to relate yourself. Again, as I said, if I'll say always that, oh, I'm Indian and I'm traveling like this way, local people will disrespect me. Yeah, he is just talking about his own country. He's not learning anything from us. But my intention, first I came to Kenya, so I said, oh, habari yako, niko mazima sante sana. I started talking to local language. Now I'm in Uganda, so I said bulunzi to everyone. Okay. So that's how relate.
So what you're trying to say is, Africa is not what people think it is.
Exactly.
That brings me to a question.
Exactly.
What mentality do people in your country have about Africa, or what did you have as a person?
Oh, this is a kind of very interesting question. To be honest, I was also fearing while coming to this Africa continent. To be honest, I'll say without any hesitation, those thoughts, because I have been watching all those videos and all those things, so that was also hitted in my mind. But since like I should say from 1st Feb till today, while talking with you, not even a single things has been done with me. Okay. Some things can be like a little which you will notice which is not up to the mark or not you like, but that does not mean that it should not happen there. Because that is different places. You are going to meet different person, different tribes, different hospitality, different surroundings. So maybe it will not relevant to you as you want. But experiences and people, and especially all those hospitality which you are going to get here, those are not that Indians are thinking there or in any, like across the world. So people are thinking Africa something different. Like they think Africa is just wildlife, or they all just crime and something like that. No, it's not like that. There are lots of things.
That brings me to another question. You're not just a traveler, but you're a content creator. Now, two things in one. I mean, you're traveling, you're having the experience, fine and good, but you're also a content creator. How's it been like creating content on the African continent?
Yeah, this is you can say like kind of challenging for me, to be honest. It's not easy. First of all, I should say this, because even I felt that in Kenya when I started vlogging and all as a being content creator, so there are lots of questions hitted in my mind, because here sometimes people are not that camera friendly, and so in that scenario I should say two things. I'll respect that first, because if they are not friendly, that is not anything bad about it, because they never know who are you and what are you looking from them, why are you capturing them without taking permission. So what you can do before going to any place, before shooting anything, as a being content creator, you look forward for all permissions, all guidelines. You need to know where you're going to shoot, where you're going to capture, and that person is friendly or not. If you're going to take permissions, definitely you're going to get. And same experience I'm getting in Kenya I got, and now in Uganda. So I'm always taking care of all those like guidelines I'm trying to follow, so that it should be a good experience for myself instead of putting to someone else.
Okay. What is it like in India creating content?
See, now YouTube, what is all about YouTube. Earlier when it was not, like if I'll talk about before 2015.
What we know about Indians is they create dumb thumbnails. Like they are good at, you guys are good at clickbait. Does that represent the whole of you guys?
No. That I should say it's totally
it's a perception.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about India or any country. See, again I said it's depend on person to person, like content creator. Yeah, exactly. It's person to person. Maybe I'm the person who's looking for something, fame within night. So of course I'll go for something which can hit to person entire the world. Oh, this is the clickbait, or this is something like that. But it's not about all content creators. Yeah, there you'll find all those content creators who love to put something which is very respectful, and entire age can watch that videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the experience of being a content creator in India. Are they on the same level with us in Africa or Uganda in particular, or they are at a totally different level?
No, yeah.
Because all these platforms are foreign to these countries. They are coming from the West.
Exactly. Now I should say like this, as a being content creator in India, there are many things which people are observing and people are following also there. It's like total. Now it's totally depend on niche and you know the demand, especially from people, local people. Like it's not that easy. It's not that you can say like hard. While creating content or moving from one place to another place, putting that things to entire world, like these things you should watch, this thing you should not watch, or this is the viewership which you will get from this kind of age percentile. So it's totally depend, you know, even surrounding sometimes what is the demand, and sometimes you know that the news era which is coming, maybe something is going to hit particular places, so content creator is looking for that content also. But now it's very vast, very vast. Like maybe I'm a traveler, someone is there who's looking for just food to promote, and local hospitality, tourist department is there, and electronics, everything's now whatever you are seeing in front of your eyes, Indians are looking for those as a content creator.
Okay.
It's just like that.
Talk to us about the challenges as you've encountered as a content creator, but as a traveler at large.
It is totally it's like mixed emotion for me. Reason because sometimes when I feel like I'm just traveling, so whenever I'm just traveling, so I'm just looking for my experiences and information exactly which I'm getting from place and which I can share with all these people. It's about that only. But when it's coming towards like as a content creator, then you need to focus a lot. What you are going to share with people, and that information should be correct in correct format. Complete information should be there. It's not like that you're going to say blindly without knowing anything about it. So sometimes being as a content creator, you need to work a lot. You need to do research a lot before putting something towards like entire community and places. So in that case, sometimes it's very easy, sometimes very difficult to like formalize.
For those of you who are watching us, I want to say we are really sorry for the background noise coming in from children. But this is Africa. We love children. Our children, the children are the future of this country. The children are the future of this generation. So we've got to work with them. Lastly, as we wind up, what are your future prospects?
First of all, as a being traveler, that's my dream always. I wanted to say it's not about that I'm traveling for myself. I'm traveling for those all people, for an entire world. Whosoever always think that I don't have money in my life. No, don't think like that way. You can travel, you can go anywhere in your life, and if I can find all those ways, so of course you have that chance, you have that opportunity. Please follow that, but it should be with some message. It should be some cause which can inspire to other people. And of course, I wanted to hitchhike in every single country in this world. That's my dream. And as a being content creator, again I'll say, especially I'll talk about for this Africa continent only, that I wanted to become a content creator who is looking forward to feature every single tribe of Africa continent, which is very unique. And I hope I would be able to succeed in that.
Thank you so much. Remind me your Indian name.
Ansh
Mishra. I hope I got that right. So ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking to Ansh Mishra, a fellow content creator from India. He hit me up recently and I said, why not? Let's meet up and have this kind of discussion that moves the world forward, that takes us both to a yet another level. As we wind up, just remind them your social media platforms.
So I would say again, thanks to entire viewers and all entire Uganda country, and especially Denis for giving me this opportunity. So guys, if you really would love to see something unique, which is my dream and which I wanted to show you guys, please follow my entire journey, this entire hitchhiking across Africa, all 54 countries at one go, on Let's Roam India, LETSROAMINDIA, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
Don't worry, for those of you who didn't get the spellings and the pronunciations, I have the links in the description below, so go there, check out his platforms. He's doing an amazing job. Until then, it's a goodbye from us.
Thank you. Bulunji.
How do they say goodbye in India?
Alvida.
Alvida.